Welcome to bsvtrainings.com. My name is Neeraj. Today I'm going to show you how to write and understand shell sort in Python. This is a back to basics series. We are going to understand data structure algorithm using Python, and today we will be focusing on cell sort. Please watch my previous video of insertion sort before you learn cell sort, because cell sort sits on top of insertion sort. I would suggest you to watch the entire video to understand how the whole algorithm is written and how to do a dry run so that you understand step by step how this algorithm works. Okay, let's get started with understanding what a cell sort is. So the formal definition of cell sort is actually improved version of insertion sort, right? So what do, you split this entire array into small chunks by depends upon the variable gap in our example. So you split the entire array into small chunks and then you apply insertion sort on top of that, right? Now let's understand this. For the sake of simplicity, I have taken only 4 members, the same way we did in the previous example. And to simulate the complex scenario, I've taken the entire array in a reverse order. It is 4 2 4 3 2 1, and this is the index number of an array. This would work in a 2 pass. So in first pass, when you execute this code, we assume the gap value is 2. The gap value is driven from size of array divided by 2. So when you run it for the first time, the size of my array is 4 divided by 2. So value of gap is 2 for the first time. So what you do is split this array into 2 small pieces. So in first array, you take member 4 gets compared with 2. Why 2? We are skipping, or the hop or a gap is 2. So we take 4 and 2. And second instance, we take 3 and 1. And then we apply insertion sort. So according to insertion sort, the smaller value move towards the left. So when you compare it, the 4 gets overwritten on 2 and 2 replace it with 4, right? So this is by first pass. Under first pass, when first segment gets completed, because this is require nested for loop in first pass, by completing 1.1, you can call this is the value of your member. Then you take compare 3 with 1, because 3 is greater than 1, then again insertion sort applies and 1 will move towards the left. So by end of pass 1, this is the value of your pass 1, value of your array. Actually, you can see this output exactly by running a dry run within the algorithm. So I am going to explain you this algorithm, but before that, when I run this code, you see the output which I render over here dry run in my sheet, the same output I got it from my algorithm, right? So when you look at this part, after completion of pass 1, the value of my array is 2143, and then in turn you can see the first value is 4341, and second value within pass 1 is 2343. So it means the way I'm explaining you exactly the same way your algorithm is working. Then you move to enter into pass number second. In second pass, when you move into second pass, the value of gap is 1 now, because again you apply size of an array divided by 2, and again you divide by 2. So 2 divided by 2 equals to 1, which I used over here in this algorithm. So first time, size of array divided by 2, size of array divided by 2. I use len function over here, and the name of the variable is sublist count. And again I divide by 2. So 2 divided by 2, it is 1. This time it is 1. It means now this time we create a sublist or sub array by hopping one member. So you see I hop one member. So you compare 2 is greater than 1, condition is true over here. Therefore again the 1 will move towards the left and 2 will replace by 1. So this is an output. Within pass second, first segment, by executing first segment. Then you compare is 2 greater than 4, condition is false. This is I've written mistakenly is a true. This is condition is false. If condition is false, no action is going to take place. Then you again compare 4 with 3. 4 is greater than 3. The condition is true again. Again, 4 will replace on 3 and 3 will replace on 4. So they'll swap. So by end of the pass second, your array gets sorted. And if you compare the algorithm which I prepared in insertion sort and cell sort, they are identical, except in cell sort the index of the array, the for loop will, or the loop will hop by 2 rather than hopping by or jumping by 1. So if I put insertion sort and cell sort algorithm and I compare in contrast, you see insertion sort takes two procedure, and if we focus completely on insertion sort, the procedure of insertion sort algorithm is same, and insertion sort, cell sort and insertion sort are exactly same. The only difference lies over here, it is decreasing by 1 over here, and cell sort it is decreasing by 2, and 1 decreasing by gap, which is a name of your variable. So first time it decreased by 2, when in second pass it decreased by 1. So this is the only difference lies over here. So this is your code, so this part remains same. Okay, now let's understand both procedure one by one. Okay, so what does the first procedure do? When execute this first procedure, what do you see first? The first output is, you see the original list is, this is your original array, right? What is sublist count 1? Sublist count 1 is 2, which are displayed over here. Sublist count 1, sublist count 1, see, which is 2 for the first time, which is size of array divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. And we are using for loop which is starting from 0 to 2. So first time your loop will work 0 to 2. Second time your start position will be increased by 1. So it is 1 to 2. So this loop will work 2 times, right? And each time when it works, this is the value of your variable. First time value of your variable is 4 3, or value of your array is 4341, and when it completes second time, the value of your array is 2343, right? It means when this loop work for the first time, it execute first pass, and in every pass you call insert sort array. So I call insert sort array, and in sorting take place same as insertion sort, and the value of each variable as shown over here, including index number, current variable, current value, current position. This is exactly same as insertion sort what we did. So under each sort, how value of the variable is changing as shown over here by the print. When you call this procedure for the second time, it enter into second pass. So when you call second pass, you see the value of my gap is 1 only, right? The gap value is 1, and the same I shown over here in my dry run 1. So this is 1, and when this execute for the first time, the value of the variable would be 2243, 2243, and when it runs for the second time, 1244, 1244, and finally at the end of pass second, the variable value is 1234. So the second method is remain same as insertion sort. The only difference lies it is hopping by 2 or by variable gap. So for the first time when you run this, it will run for the gap value 2, and you're iteratively calling this sub procedure. First time you're calling with a gap value 2, and second time you're calling with a gap value 1, right? So if you split this code and understand this dry run, this is going to be for first time procedure being called, and this is second time procedure being called. This code is available in my shared location in BSP training folder. You can download from there, and this is an output and this is a code. So that's it for today. Should you have any question, please feel free to write to us. Make sure you understand all the basic algorithm before you start writing complex algorithm in data science of Python. Thank you and have a great day.